So if we look at the query which we used in our last video and examine its output, we can pretty much say that the destination nodes will always be some kind of episode, and that is very clearly highlighted in this relationship, the relationship type which we have used in the pattern was an appeared in relation, and this makes us think that the originating node, although in our previous output is always the same character, but it can be a character, but it can also be an actor, because if the destination node is always an episode, so a character can appear in an episode, but an actor, it makes sense for us to think that an actor may appear in an episode as well. So how do we express our interest to see some actor? How can we define a pattern where we are not interested in characters, where we are only interested in actors or in a specific actor, and we want to know about a specific actor, and we want to see that a specific actor has appeared in which episodes. So we can use properties for that. Now for nodes, we don't have any labels. If we have labels, then we can use pretty much a similar technique which we've used to highlight relationship types in the relationship part or component of the pattern. But if you are relying more on properties, then you can within a node component of the pattern, you can use these curly braces, and within the curly braces you can specify as many properties as you want, separating each of them using a comma. For the purposes of this demonstration, I'm only going to use one property, which is actor, and let's say I want to find out about Tom Baker. So I want to know in which episodes Tom Baker has appeared in. So what we are asking Neo4j is that as an originating node, only consider actors, and among actors only consider Tom Baker, because we are explicitly highlighting them as a property, explicitly highlighting it as a property value, and tell us which episodes it has appeared in. So if I execute this query, let me execute this query, and it has returned nothing. Okay, so the reason why it was returning no rows, because there was a typo, small typo. So now if I play this query again, we'll see a resultant graph, and if I go into this tabular output, what I'll see is that the originating node, instead of character, now it's actor, and the actor is Tom Baker, and what we are seeing over here are the episodes in which Tom Baker has appeared. So once again, if you want to be a bit more specific in your pattern about a property, you have to specify your properties in curly braces. You can do this in the originating node, but you can also do it in your destination node. So for example, if you are interested in a specific episode, you can highlight something like this, and you can mm, basically say that I'm only interested in let's say episode 129, and you will uh, get your desired result. So I'm expecting that Neo4j will return only the first result from within its previous results. So if I play this query, and you can see we have Tom Baker appeared in episode 129. If I say let's say 128, we won't be able to see any results in this scenario because Tom Baker hasn't appeared in the episode 128. So that was a short demo. I just wanted to highlight how you can use properties to be a bit more specific about um, the patterns, and that was the short video. And just to emphasize that if you compare it with relational databases, you can set up similar sort of queries in relational databases, but you need to think a lot about database design, about the schema. You can have a set of characters, you can have a table of characters, you can have a table of actors. You need to ensure that the actors are linked to these different characters, and then you can have a completely separate table of episodes, and then you need to ensure that the table of episodes are joined to these characters and actors, and when you're trying to retrieve the information, you'll have to do multiple joins, inner joins or left outer joins, and the query can become a whole lot bigger. But if you can see this query is pretty sleek. It's a very small query. It relies pretty much on the pattern, but it's very easy to understand. And because the database is schema less, so we don't have to think about designing the database.